BodyBags, where horror lies.
Welcome back to BodyBags. This is week number 450. This is a theme week. The theme is 1979. I'll be your host, Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and today we're going to be talking about Dracula. Dracula is a 1979 film which runs approximately 109 minutes and is directed by John Badham. Now, he was responsible for War Games, Short Circuit, and Saturday Night Fever. Now, this stars Frank Langella as Dracula. He was in Robot and Frank, Frost Nixon, and The Box. Laurence Olivier is Van Helsing. He passed away on July 11th, 1989 at the age of 82. He was in The Jazz Singer, Rebecca, and Sleuth. And Donald Pleasance as Dr. Jack Seward. He passed away on February 2nd, 1995 at the age of 75. He was in Halloween, Cul-de-sac, and You Only Live Twice. Now, the budget on this film was $12.1 million, and the worldwide gross was $20.1 million. And the movie takes place in 1913. Now, as I said before, the theme is 1979, although I did cheat a little, and I'll explain why. This is the Scream Factory. The Scream Factory has two cuts of the film. And what I decided to do, since I've seen the other cuts so many times, the original theatrical cut, I decided to go with the director's preferred desaturated color timing cut, which is basically the same film, but different coloring. Alright, I got a few things to say about this one. Okay. First of all, I'll get to a bit of a synopsis. This is your typical Dracula movie where you have Dracula on board a ship coming from Transylvania to Carfax Abbey. And of course, he has his crates of soil and himself. Now, the ship is, of course, ravaged by Dracula. Throats are ripped out of the people who man the boat, and the boat kind of crashes into England, more or less. And Dracula is chased by Van Helsing and is in love with Lucy. That's pretty much the story in a nutshell. Everybody knows the story of Dracula, pretty much. Now, the difference in this one is the colors. Now, apparently the director wanted to mess with this movie a little bit and give it a fresh look. And the fresh look is a new color. Now, one of the things I've always appreciated, first of all, I love this rendition of Dracula. This is my second favorite Dracula. The first, of course, is Bela Lugosi. I actually like this one more than the, I'm trying to think of what year it came out, the 90s one with Keanu Reeves and Gary Oldman. I do like that one as well, but I like this one more. One of the things about the original theatrical version of this film is the fact that the colors are very drab. And it adds to the atmosphere and the mood of the piece. What they've done is they tried to keep some of the atmosphere and some of the drabness of the color, but they started adding stuff to the people. And like, one of the things I noticed, because I've seen this film quite a few times, one of the things I've noticed is that they've added like color to the woman's cheeks. When you go into Dracula's castle, it has a tremendous atmosphere, and they kind of kept that in the background, but at the same time they started adding all these colors to the people inside, and I don't know, the contrast just doesn't work for me. I mean, it's a very subtle color, but case in point, I was actually watching Halloween the other day with a friend of mine, and this was I'm trying to think of what edition this was, but this one actually had different color, and I noticed it because I've seen Halloween so many times that you tend to notice little things in it when they're changed. And one of the things I noticed right away was when Annie was in the kitchen making popcorn for Lindsay, it just seemed very bright and vibrant. And that's not what I'm used to when watching Halloween. Well, the same can be applied to Dracula. During the parts in the castle, during the town, when they're going towards the town and stuff like that, it has a little bit of a different feel to it. Now, I'm not going to say it's terrible. I liked it. I enjoyed the film, but I like that. It's almost like a dreary drabness. Like everything is rainy or cloudy or dark. I don't know. That's just me. To me, it adds to the atmosphere and allure of Dracula, and I just like the original theatrical version better. So, in a way, this was more of a comparison. It doesn't take away from my liking of the film, but and I'm actually glad they tried something different. I mean, look at it this way. I could complain about it, but we have both cuts of the film on here. We have the disc one is the director's preferred desaturation color timing, and then we have the original theatrical look. That's just, we get both copies, so I'm definitely not complaining. While it's not my preferred way to watch Dracula, it is a good watch. So, yeah. Definitely check out Dracula. It's awesome. This is a great product that Scream Factory put out. I know a lot of people complain about the new coloring. Not me. Yeah, Dracula's awesome. Check it out. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time.